Good evening and welcome to my live broadcast number 234, broadcasting from Auckland, New Zealand. Hi, my name is Kii Peel and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Excuse me, got a bit of a. I'm going to go into the blog and have a look what happened in the send button meeting, and we'll take it from there. So we'll just share the screen. I hope my computer doesn't play up tonight. Right, here we go. That's the July. We'll get right up. July 15th. 2019 send button meeting. Start now. Okay, this is pretty much repetitive every week, and all the leaders, all the send button leaders read the same thing out once every week, all at the same time. So everybody's on the same page around the world, if we can be. And I must congratulate them last night. Well, early this morning, New Zealand time, which is a Tuesday. We actually had 10 send button meetings go through. There's always sometimes there's always a hiccup, but yeah, we had a full 10, so that was good. So we'll just start reading down here. We'll take our time. For the new ones, they probably won't be so familiar with this page, and you have to have a send button on, but I'll come to that part as we're going through. Okay, we will be hosting the send button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, July 15, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT, 5 p.m. WAT. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. This link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, July 15th, inside your Crinkle Cash back office. Meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. So out of the 10 send button meetings that are these are the hosts here, which they host on a Monday, and it's actually on a Tuesday in New Zealand time. So there's all the 10 faces that are the hosts. Okay. What is TBC confidential? I can't tell you. You will need to attend the send button meeting to find out. I guess the more repetitive this is, the more people will, sort of prick up their ears and take note. The reason why we do this once a week. Okay. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TBC is discounted. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. The short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet it is highly functional today. Admin fee is ridiculously low keep the barrier to entry into TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept costs down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks. Now, they probably mean, obviously, cyber attacks, as in that last sentence, so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated. We are private. Transactions now. Transactions over 400 grain will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Now, 400 grains, that's $1,000 US, I'd say. But if you want to be certain, just go into the coin app and bring up grains, gold, and then grains, and then type in 400. Okay, the next one, total transactions done within the 24-hour period over 2,000 grain will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC Commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size has been done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. Admin pays the salary of the TBC Commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value, and we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC Commissioner, and this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. And looks like the first place winner again this week, I think it's probably around the 8th time, it's this young man here, Ace Fletcher. So congratulations to Ace. And the second place is Mbe Derek, which is the English Send Button meeting host. And he's a couple of 3 times, I think, at the stage, maybe. And down here we have a new winner, a new face. Third place winner goes to Ann T. Carroll. So there you have it. There's your 3 winners. Okay. And see, here we go. There's 322 would be the amount of sign-ups Ace has done. 260 for Mbe Derek, and Ann Carroll is 22. Congratulations. It is an amazing week of 2 of our winners achieving triple-digit numbers again in paid sign-ups. Congratulations to Ace Fletcher from the Philippines for winning this week's Bitcoin contest. This is the 8th time winning first place. With the impressive 322 paid sign-ups last week, he will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Send Button meeting. Congratulations to Mbe Derek from Cameroon. With 260 paid sign-ups last week, he will receive 100 grain of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Send Button meeting. For second place, Congratulations to Auntie Carol from India with 22 paid sign-ups last week. 50 grains in Bitcoin will be paid. Oh, is it a him? To him live during this meeting for third place. I think that's meant to be her. We will show the whole TBC community a live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet they will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in their possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of a Bitcoin transfer, so be 100% sure that you are all giving us the correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much in grain is right now in USD and send the equivalent amount to them in Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. Philippines 322, Cameroon 260, Nigeria 11. Those are one-off persons. India and 22. So we move over here, 388 in total for the Philippines, 275, Nigeria 81, and India 59. 35 goes to the Ivory Coast, Ghana with 27, South Africa with 21, 9 goes to Bangladesh, Burundi also 9, 9 down here to Japan, and down at number 8 is Indonesia, and there's 7 for New Zealand. Wow. Zaire, also 7, Rwanda, another one with 7, Uganda, 6, and French Polynesia, where are we? French Polynesia 6, Burkina Faso with 5, Greece with 4, Congo with 3, United States with 3, 2 going to Benin, Marco also with 2, Papua New Guinea with 2, Trinidad and Tobago also with 2, United Arab Emirates with 2, and Belgium, Canada, Hong Kong, Kenya, Malaysia, Namibia, Togo, and France all with 1, with a total of 989. So, congratulations to all of those. We have analyzed the results of Bitcoin contest, this Bitcoin contest, and have found that TBC members in the Philippines help have led the whole TBC community in growth with 26 contestants and 388 paid sign-ups last week. 34 countries had 195 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 2,421 members in it. Cameroon, Nigeria, India, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and South Africa were all strong contenders last week with double-digit and triple-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 840 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. So this piece down here, you'll find this in the bottom. You're at the bottom of your profile page at the back of your KCBO. Just go in and press on the check button and see where you stand there. It'll either come up I'm part-time or I'm a full-timer. If it comes up part-timer and you want to go to be a full-timer, just read these two sentences across the top here, and they'll tell you exactly what to do or what you need to have. And then following that, just click on the update button. If you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Now this over here is obviously is the transactions that were done. So there you go. Okay, I'd like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect the Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Now the 2019 promo, this is still in right now. And I urge everyone out there who will listen or is listening to purchase whatever they can afford TBC coins. And obviously the maximum amount is 40 grains. And purchasing that right now earns you 1 whole TBC. But if you cannot afford, then you can build it up by going through the smaller tiers, starting from a small, leading up to a large in the left-hand column until you reach a max total of 40 grains. Now, one purchase of 40 grains is not your limit. You can purchase as many as you like, and I recommend you purchase as many as you can. Right, okay, here we go. A purchase of 40 grain of Pringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TBC. 1 TBC coin today is worth $9.534 million. And $9 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as 4 grains is rewarded too. See the chart above. If you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. So become a TBC broadcaster. TBC broadcasters, if you was for the new person, may be hard to grasp right now, but we have 10 send button meetings. Now, once you have your send button meeting turned on, now I'm referring to all the newies, you can go into those send button meetings, search the keyword in each one of the 10. You don't have to do the 10 if you don't want. And or you can do the whole 10. If you can't get up and watch them live, that's fine. You can go and watch the replay or search for the send button on the replay. Now, for a non-broadcaster, there's also a box back in your KCBO where you submit the keyword. Now, if you're not a broadcaster, each keyword is worth 1,000 cookies. But if you are a broadcaster, each keyword is worth 1 million cookies. Now, that doesn't stop there. Your broadcast is also worth 1 million cookies, providing it is approved by admin. And admin doesn't often reject broadcasts. All you're talking about is TBC, and that's all you need to talk about. Lasts for about 30 minutes, give and take. So, if you want to do 5 days a week, just one broadcast a day, you have the 1 day in the week for 10 send button meeting. That's 15 million cookies for 1 week. Won't take you long to get up to a TBC coin. And you get extras too if you do referrals. But I'll leave your sponsor explain that one to you. Okay, migration should have all happened by now. I still can't understand. Obviously, there's thousands, if not millions, still out there that haven't migrated yet. I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the TBC 004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose. For goodness sakes, TBC 004 migration ended at the end of July 2018. That's a year ago. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny Come Latelys. Well, Johnny, you are about to lose all your TBC coins because when we close the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them all if you didn't get them all moved out of the archive over to a TBC 009 wallet. So you will lose them all. This is fair warning. Okay, this TBC Philippines Leadership Conference is still to happen. So there's a date straight under there, 2 days, 24th and 25th of this month of July this year. Okay. Details are straight underneath it for you. And here's a happy guy down there jumping up and down. Okay. The 90-day retirement video is really the best approach to sharing TBC right now. The beautiful thing about it is that it is self-contained. The Bitcoin bounties add up quickly to create a passive residual income, and the analysis is so simple. Take the highest pay a person has ever earned in a single month of the entire life and divide that amount by 11. The answer shows how many recruits that person needs to recruit in order to be able to retire on just Bitcoin bounties. The admin fee will always be needed, and admin will keep adding value to what the members get in return of paying the fee. That fee. So Bitcoin bounties are forever, and the perfect way to have a passive residual income that could even be passed on to the next generation. Well, there's confidence there. In some countries, you can retire on just 10 recruits, and members that use the 90-day retirement approach find it easy to recruit. They don't have to worry about the price of a TBC coin or how many merchants we have right now, or any of the common concerns that people bring up, and when they are looking at purchasing a cryptocurrency, the 90-day retirement approach puts all the emphasis on that fact that the Bitcoin bounties make retirement possible in 90 days or less. TBC coin becomes secondary to that fact. We are in the distribution phase of TBC and have a ways to go before we will have a full-blown TBC crinkle economy. So the 90-day retirement plan puts the focus on what is really delivered right now. Bitcoin bounties pay daily on a passive residual basis. So there's the link there if you want to go and have a look at that. Down here we have the heavy hitter. Okay, clearly we have at least 2 July heavy hitters. So on August the 5th, 2019, send button meeting, admin will pay out the first heavy hitter bonuses, which equal 30% of the revenue paid in admin fees during the calendar month of July for each heavy hitter that recruits 1,000 or more paid sign-ups. This is not a contest. Also, heavy hitters get paid off their recruits during the calendar month. You should seriously be asking yourself, what's holding you back from becoming a heavy hitter too? Whatever it is, get over it and get in the game. I think we just, oh, there you go. Okay. In order to participate in Bitcoin contest, you need to be a qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need to completed a profile. You have to have attended or viewed a recent send button meeting, and you must have at least 2 active referrals. There you go. And then update. Okay, to finish it off, we have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now: English, Tagalog, and French. If you didn't follow the instructions last week to change your language, then you will be in the default language English this week. In order to switch to a different language for next week, you have to go into the bottom of the profile page of KCBO and make that change this week. So that's the end of the send button meeting, folks. I will stop sharing and I will come back live. The link's going very good. Here we go. You know, for the ones that are having problems, just recruiting even one or two referrals, go to be a broadcaster because, like I said a little bit earlier on, there's 10 send button meetings happening all in one day. You don't have to see them or view them live. You can go and watch the replay, collect that send button word, pop it into the box, press submit, and if you're a broadcaster, that's 1 million cookie for you. And if you're broadcasting Monday to Friday, or 7 days a week, that's up to you. It's only 30 minutes. Well, let's say Monday to Friday, you've got 10 meetings you've done and 5 broadcasts. That's 15 million cookies. In a month, it's 60 million. Okay, and 6 weeks and a bit over, you got 1 whole coin. So that's another way, but you need to get into this broadcasting fast because the cookie rewards drop once the billionaire positions are filled. Anyway, I'd like to thank all these people that are watching. Brother MD Muhammad Ariful, Sister Carol, Sister Violet, my wife Bex, my also moderator, Brother Bill, and Yusuf, I'm not quite sure, Somalia, and the one that's watching, you can sign in if you want, but thanks for watching. I only do on Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. till 9:30, so it's only 30 minutes. You know, what you're talking is about TBC. If you don't have anything you personally want to talk about in TBC, talk about somebody else's TBC, still TBC. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to thank you once again, and same time tomorrow night. And God go with you, and go in peace.